Another benefit that I found with working with Access Point, since they did so much of the work for me, it's actually freed me up to do other things that I need to do for my business and spend a little bit more time with my family, which you can't put a price tag on.
Hey, I'm Dustin Ropp with Access Point Media. We're a results-driven company, and I'm here today with Dana Lapointe, who's been a client of ours for a number of years now, and he's here to share his experience. If you're on the fence about working with Access Point Media, don't take my word for it. Listen to Dana.
So I'm a realtor in Tallahassee. I am part of Excellence Realty. After I met Dustin from Access Point, I talked to him about wanting to redo the videos on my own website. So we met down at Cascades Park in downtown Tallahassee, and Dustin and Jordan both were there already. They had their equipment, and it appeared to me, and I'm not an actor or anything, but it appeared to me as though they had a lot of professional equipment. They had already scoped out a couple of different locations that we were going to shoot at. The thing that impressed me a lot, though, was after I saw the videos, because I knew that I had stumbled a few times when I was speaking. Editing had been done to the videos, and I thought that the edits were fantastic, because what I knew that I had said on site, when I stumbled a little bit on my words because I'm not used to being in front of the camera, to what I saw in the finished edited product was night and day. Before I worked with Access Point, I was still working with professional photographers and videographers when I would list a home. They do half-decent jobs, but they're not always easy to schedule, and that's really very easy with Access Point. In fact, I can go to their website and reserve it on my own. I know that they have a really good eye, and I say that just from seeing their work. I've worked with a few different video agencies when I've listed homes, and I've just come back to Access Point because they're really good to work with, easy to schedule, very professional, and the finished product is excellent. It's one thing if you are looking at a photo of the lot from the road, it really doesn't give you any perspective as to where it's located. And then the finished product that I get from Access Point has the lot that I have listed actually highlighted, so you just look at the video and you can plainly see, oh, this is very close to the water, it's in a great location, and so that really has a lot more impact with potential buyers. For one of my more recent listings, Dustin came and did a lot of video for me. Before he started to shoot, he talked to me a little bit about how I planned to use the video. Was I going to advertise with it? Was I going to put it on social media? He was then able to tailor the video to my needs. What was different in the finished product and how it was delivered to me by Access Point is, in the past, I might get a compressed file with photos and video that I download from the internet or I get in my email, and then I just look through that and I pick out what I want, and that's how most companies operate. What Access Point does, and what Dustin did for me, was they're on the Access Point website. They're arranged in such a way that I can then pick the ones, okay, these videos I know are tailored towards social media. So I don't have to do as much work. It makes it a lot easier for me as a realtor using the video, because most of the work is done for me already. So with that recent listing that I just mentioned, the videos and the photos were so good that when the sellers themselves saw them, they were very impressed, and they commented to me how happy they were with them. If I had never found Access Point Media, it would have been a little bit harder, the whole process, setting up the appointments for the photographer and videographer to come to the shoot, having to have separate photographers and videographers, whereas Access Point does the whole thing. Another benefit that I found with working with Access Point, since they did so much of the work for me and everything was just ready to take and use right away, it's actually freed me up to do other things that I need to do for my business and spend a little bit more time with my family, which you can't put a price tag on. If anyone is on the fence about using Access Point Media, I would tell them, don't hesitate. Just call them or just go to their website and just see for yourself what they have to offer. And if you're still not sure, give me a call. Let me know. I'll be happy to share with you the results that I've had with them, and then you'll be able to see for yourself.